Assalamualaikum and good morning. Now is my turn to present my paper on this conference, ICSETIA 2021. My title of my presentation is Forming an Image of Destination from Travel Writer's Perspective. Well, my name is Dr. Aminin binti Khalid. To start the presentation, I start with the content of the whole presentation. My presentation will start with introduction, giving a bit problem statement, methodology, analysis and finding, and destination image framework. Destination image framework is my framework that I innovate from this particular research. Now, introduction. As you will see, the title of my presentation is Destination Image from the Travel Writer Perspective. Okay, so the study is all about the travel writers, foreign travel writers. They came to Malaysia with invitation by Tourism Malaysia. Okay, the program is before COVID. Okay, so when they come to Malaysia, they join one of the program which is organized by Tourism Malaysia, which we call familiarization program. Okay, now what is the purpose of the program? The purpose of the program is for the travel writers or the foreign travel writers to have an information, a first-hand information. Okay, every new things of Malaysia as well, and endorsed information which is a valid one, and also some additional information that they may need when they write an article about Malaysia after they went back to their own country. Now, for them to come to Malaysia to join the foundation program, okay, instead of getting an information, they are also for that this information could be an ideas for them as a writing content for them to write an articles. Okay, so they will be writing an article of destination of Malaysia. Okay, now from the writing, they need to one copy they need to send to Tourism Malaysia, okay, for the keeping purpose, okay, just for keep or as an what do we call, something that they have written, so sebagai satu simpanan lah untuk pihak tourism Malaysia. Okay, the main purpose or objective is of the study. Okay, the main purpose of the study is actually to the objective of the study or the main purpose of the study is to identify the what are the destination attraction of Malaysia. Okay, and next is to find out what are the dimension that could be used to conceptualize image that evolve from the travel articles. Okay, now the biggest challenges facing destination marketers, especially Tourism Malaysia, is that of creating and projecting a memorable and positive image of destination. And another one is to position Malaysia as a preferred world-class destination. So the government, with the help of the Tourism Nation, needs to find out what are the perception foreigners have on Malaysia. Now, so the methodology that I used for this particular study is I'm using qualitative method or qualitative study, whereby the articles that has been sent to Tourism Malaysia, okay, I took it from the resource Tourism Malaysia, and for those articles, and I do my content analysis. Okay, so with the help of grounded theory, I use the procedure of grounded theory, which is using open coding, Azure coding, and analysis by using selective coding. So at the end, from the analysis, and after the analysis, the finding is the conceptual image of how to portray image of Malaysia from the promotional perspective. Now, the analysis and the finding. So from the analysis and from the finding, we have the researcher have find out there are three dimension that evolve from the content analysis and also from the content analysis. Okay, the analysis, the dimension that evolve is the functional depictions, experiential presentation, and auxiliary influence. So meaning that for the study, my study, okay, is going to propose to the Tourism Malaysia or to the any promotional promotion or promotional destination of Malaysia. So it is advisable or wiseable to use these three dimension when you portray Malaysia as destination image. So one of the dimension is functional depictions. The other one is experiential elements, and the last one is auxiliary influence. Okay, so for Malaysia, for the perspective of promotional, so we come up with the findings with the framework, okay, with the three dimension, which is functional depictions. For example, when you want to write an article, so please use the element of nature or the elements of for example, the elements of mountain, islands, okay, for a food or landmark, okay, or some transportation or infrastructure, okay. Then you should mix up with the experiential elements, which is sense of excitement. So when writing articles on destination image, you should put in, okay, you should put in the sense of excitement so that the reader can will try to sense the excitement during reading the articles. And the last one is auxiliary influence, or which we call the spillover effect. Okay, so this is sense of excitement. So we have to show, we have to write on the how happy, okay, how a memorable moment or satisfied when we enjoy or when we experience some of destination in Malaysia. And the last one is a spillover effect, okay, is where tourism to a specific attraction impacts other nearby attractions. Okay, when there are destination for tourism at a specific um, place, so we must put something specific attraction impacts over nearby attractions. So for example, when during reading the writing, or I'm doing the analysis, I find out that one of the travel writers write, having tea in both farm Cameron Highland is much like having in Ritz Carlton Hotel in the case. So we need to have element of how the tourists, when the reader, when they read the article, they could imagine. Okay, this is under a spillover effect. Okay, so with that, thank you very much. That is the thank you very much. So see you in the next conference.